Hi there, everyone. This is Sean 007 1986. I hope you have a fantastic Monday and everything. So last night was Sunday Night Football, and the LA Chargers had defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 25-10, improving their records to 7-3, while the Steelers fall to 5-4. Ooh boy. Yeah, Chargers came to play that game. They didn't charger it up. So let's take a look at the stats, shall we? Aaron Rodgers completed 16 of his 31 passes for 161 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Justin Herbert had completed 20 of his 33 passes for 220 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. Warren had 14 carries for 70 yards, while Johnson had 2 carries for 3 yards. Vidal had 25 carries for 95 yards, 1 touchdown. Justin Herbert had 5 carries for 19 yards, and Patterson had 1 carry for 1 yard. DK Metcalf had 3 receptions for 35 yards. Wilson had 2 receptions for 35 yards, 1 touchdown. Furthermore had 3 receptions for 33 yards. Warren had 2 receptions for 21 yards. Washington had 1 reception for 15 yards. Austin Third had 2 receptions for 14 yards. Gainwell had 2 receptions for 4 yards. And Juno Smith, there it is, had 1 reception for 4 yards. McConkey had 4 receptions for 107 yards and a touchdown. Quinston had 5 receptions for 42 yards. Allen had 2 receptions for 19 yards. Vidal had 1 reception for 13 yards. Gadsden II had 3 receptions for 13 yards. Conklin had 1 reception for 12 yards. Fisk had 1 reception for 7 yards. Harris had 2 receptions for 4 yards. Davis had 1 reception for 3 yards. And Justin Herbert, well, he was just there. So, yeah. The Chargers had dominated the game in many yards. They have 314 total yards to the Steelers' 221 total yards. Chargers had 199 passing yards to the Steelers' 148 passing yards. Chargers had 115 rushing yards to the Steelers' 73 rushing yards. And the Chargers had 4.6 yards per play to the Steelers' 4.4 yards per play. Chargers had 18 first downs, while the Steelers have 11 first downs. Chargers were 6-17 on third down, while the Steelers were 2-11 on third down. Chargers were 1-1 on fourth down, while the Steelers are 0-1 on fourth down. The Chargers ran a total of 69 plays, nice, to the Steelers' 50 total plays. The Chargers allowed 5 sacks, while the Steelers allowed 3 sacks. The Chargers had had punted the rock 6 times, while the Steelers punted the rock 4 times. The Chargers racked up 8 penalties that cost them 55 yards, while the Steelers racked up 4 penalties that cost them 29 yards. The Steelers lost the fumble, Chargers didn't. The Steelers threw 2 interceptions, Chargers didn't, and the Chargers dominated the time of possession 37-35 to the Steelers 22-25. So yeah, this was a game. Yeah, this game wasn't even close. The Chargers beat the Steelers by 15 points. And like I said, I keep saying this all the time. I really kept saying this all the time. That the Steelers will always find a way to look good. They always seem like they look good on paper. But sometimes we're in the later half of this season, and there's going to be a time where the Chargers are going to self-destruct. And I see this way too many times. So yeah, I could totally see this happen. I could totally see this happening multiple times because it's always that, because it seems like they always find a way to play down to their competition, and I feel like this actually sucks because, well, it's a tiring system to see how this plays out, because the Steelers always do this. They always do this all the time, and I feel like that there's a good chance they're going to make it to the playoffs, like they always do. They will finish the season with a nice of a record, and they will get bounced in the wild card. Because that's how they do it. But now for the Chargers, they actually did a hell of a good job of it too. I mean, the Chargers, they actually looking pretty good. They're 7-3. They currently hold a playoff spot, and who knows? The sky's totally no limit for these guys. 7-3, and they're looking pretty good. There's a good chance they might do a redemption arc and winning a game. Who knows? Maybe they might face off against Houston and get the revenge. But we'll definitely see how this one plays out, though. But yeah, that was a fun game to see on Sunday Night Football. And I hope there will be more to that during the season, near to the end of the season. And that's all I gotta say for right now. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, notification bell so don't miss our update, share with friends so you never see others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean771986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye bye. Steelers, man.